Hi everyone, how are you? So here we are again, and actually I was missing a little bit this space because last week I didn't have the chance to do the videos to talk a little bit of Air Tribe, but today I'm here to start with the families that are part of the Air Tribe, and today we will talk a little bit about Guardians of the Worlds. And actually, I'm really happy because this will be the last families that I will share here, at least in YouTube, or at least for now, because all this work talking about tribes and families of guardians or this energy of keepers, it's part of the preparation of this trip that will happen now at the end of this month in Egypt. And the intention of this trip is to returning home, but is also to work with our Earth Star. It's an energetical point that we have above our feet, and basically when we connect with this energetical center, there's a huge invitation to work with our ancestors, and basically the ancestors will represent the past, so will represent the tribes, and our future or our evolution will be represented through these families of keepers. And yeah, I'm very excited. So part of the challenge of each person that will be in this trip, it's really to embrace the presence. And of course, these guardians of today, they are also giving this invitation to really be in the here now. So for me, it was really a challenge, I think, to connect with them. From the 4 tribes, we started with water, then fire, then earth, and now we are finished with air. From all of them, I think air it's the element that I have like more difficult to really connect, because I think for me it's more easy to connect with matter. Even I really like to do things, no? I came from sculpture, then I started to do illustrations. I worked as graphic design, but everything was really about creating things and bring essence to matter. So I know that in some way I'm also connecting with this essence or this kind of spirit, but the way that I feel the spirit is more at soul level, so it's more like with the fire or with the passion. So sometimes air element it's like but anyway, here we go. So normally before these days where I'm doing these videos, the night before I ask the guardians to really be in my dreams and to start to bring me the energy or the sensations. Sometimes I really forgot about asking that, but they appear. I think they already know, because even the calendar with days and the connections arrived from them. So basically it's like a kind of space that I try to open to really bring the colors or even the energy, the message. And last night, because I was already like with this feeling, Air Tribe, and even I didn't create the videos telling about the tribe, so please came into my dreams and helped me to really connect with all this information and these guardians. And for me it was a surprise, because even early in the morning they were showing me white paper, and I was like, really? This is the way? And I wake up, I start to do some breath work, I start to connect. Today we have an amazing sunny day here in Portugal, and I start to connect a little bit with nature. And actually it's a little bit windy today, And I look into the table that is outside, and I was like, okay, let me bring the paper, let me bring the watercolors, let's see. And it was a kind of surprise because the first color that I pick up, it's almost white. And I start to painting with white and with water into the white paper. And I was like, okay, what is going on? So I start to play and I start to perceive that part of the challenge that I feel about connecting with these specific guardians related with Air Tribe, it's because normally I'm used to bring some kind of shape or body to these energies, and I realize, and I'm looking to it, I will show you. I start to realize that the only way to bring them any kind of shape, it's to the vibration, it's to light codes or even to light language. So I was actually having an amazing connection outside with this, or at least with this guardian that appear, because it's all made of symbols, of colors that doesn't have a specific shape. And it's like if they start to play each other, even sometimes the colors were really getting mixed with others, and it was really funny to connect with this kind of shape made of energy and not so made of body. So I will show you. This is the first one that appeared. The next one will be the Guardian of Harmony, and the last one will be the Guardians of the Invisible. Maybe that one will be really a white paper. And as can you see, there's like different layers and different colors with different symbols, some more organic, some more geometry, and it's funny because there's no real body, right? You can perceive a little bit the face, but even the face doesn't have some parts of the human shape. So it's really amazing to understand how much etherical it's like this energy. So this was really a kind of surprise, and I'm really excited. And something that I want to share, and today I will not speak too much because today I'm really not in the mood to really speak, but what I want to share, and I think it's really important, it's part of the message that these guardians are sharing since the beginning, since they start to appear in this list, to have the families to work in Egypt. It's the importance of perceiving the words that we use to express magic or curse to ourselves. And why? Because being guardians of words, basically they help us to remind the power of the word, the power that we have every time that we express something through our mouth, because this energetical center represents our truth. And I know there's a lot of exercise and there are a lot of people trying to manifest things with nice affirmations, but for me it was also important to receive the vision of these guardians. That is, sometimes for people it's not possible to really manifest what they are trying to create with words, because if I'm trying to say something positive but in my heart I feel pain, or even I feel that I don't deserve something, this will mean that this center will be radiating one information and this center will be radiating other information, and this one, it's a little bit lost in translation. So this can happen, for example, when we don't feel what we are saying, but also can be the opposite. I can feel that I deserve everything that is amazing, beautiful, full of light or magic, but if in my system I have limited beliefs, maybe I'm trying to have all of this that I really feel that I deserve, but these beliefs, these very old beliefs, can put everything very away from my surrounding or even from my life. So it's really a huge invitation to really bring some kind of coherence between these centers, because even if you look to the chakras, basically these guardians that are related with the throat chakra, it's like the bridge that is in the middle of the mind and heart. So it's really, I think it's really a game, and to play this game it's very important to be in silence, to bring silence, to listen to yourself, listen what kind of words are you using to express, what kind of energy are you putting in that words, because words are more connected with the mind, because mind needs to explain, but then the frequency of your voice will be connected with your heart. So basically this is a kind of game to connect both of these centers, okay? So one of the things that could really help you is to be in silence and to really connect with everything that is happening inside of your mind. Some people have a lot of mental energy, and some people can really block parts of the heart to don't feel all the emotions. So sometimes the energy is stuck here. So it's really important to create some spaces to have this awareness, and you could do this by yourself, connecting with silence, having some space where you can just breathe. And for this, try the breath work and just the simple act to breathe with consciousness. It's something very, very powerful, and it's something that you can do by yourself, and you don't need anything extra to really get to that stage. So every time that you allow to really be in that silence, you can open also the space to really connect with your truth, and with that you will be able to really manifest the truth from your soul, from your inner being, okay? And of course you can practice some exercise. I think next week I will share some exercise that you can do by yourself, with some breath works, with some exercise. And of course, if you connect with mantras, or even if you like to sing, it's like one of the best ways to really unblock everything that sometimes it's don't have the space to really express, okay? So I will give you that challenge to sing a little bit. I will give you also that challenge to bring awareness to your breath, and if it's possible, I will also recommend you to find that space of silence. Sending you a big kiss, and see you next week with the Guardians of Harmony. Bye!